It was sometime in the mid-1980s that a number of Southeast Asian economies began to incorporate neoliberal ideals, proposing free markets and free trade. Out of this also came a wave of initiatives to encourage the private sector to perform what were previously state functions. Private enterprise was to be the engine of growth, with the state serving as the facilitator, a sort of handmaiden for capitalism, as it's sometimes suggested. But the report card on market liberalization seems to be showing mixed results. I'm Brendan Fernandez, and you're watching The Next Asian Miracle. The early development of Southeast Asian economies had been managed for the most part through an overall policy of strong state involvement. In the past, across much of the region, the state had taken the lead both in planning, production, and in the provision of public goods. But with increasing globalization and the trend towards freer markets and reduced state involvement, the state's role had come to evolve, now to steer the economy, while letting the private sector engage in more opportunities for production. The private sector effectively took over some of the functions and activities previously performed by the state. There have been a broad variety of strategies and policies for market liberalization. In order to grasp the economic rationale and to understand the impact on both the economy and society, my plan is to visit 4 Southeast Asian countries. Vietnam is my first stop. As part of its vision of creating a unique, socialist-oriented market economy, the reform of state-owned enterprises became key among policy priorities to grow and develop the economy. In the 1990s, up to 12,000 state-owned enterprises were privatized or equitized, that term being used here in Vietnam. But since the mid-2000s, the pace of equitization has slowed considerably. I traveled to Binh Duong province, about 55 kilometers away from Ho Chi Minh City, to visit one of the many success stories of Vietnam's equitization drive. Binh Minh Plastics, which was equitized in 2004, manufactures plastic products for a variety of industrial uses. Following equitization, the company was listed in the Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange in 2006, thus gaining a further source of investment funding. Output, market share, and turnover has increased manifold.
Trước khi cổ phần hóa thì lợi nhuận của Bình Minh cũng thuộc hạng cao trong ngành dừa Việt Nam, nhưng nó chỉ có 2 con số. Và khoảng trước những năm vào khoảng những năm 2000 thì lợi nhuận của chúng tôi chỉ dao động từ khoảng 20 cho đến 40 tỷ một năm.
The company, now the leading plastics manufacturer of its kind in Vietnam, has distribution channels across the country and beyond to Laos, Cambodia, and even Australia. The restructuring created a market-driven sensibility within the company. And with more professional management, the firm eventually achieved strong gains in productivity and efficiency.
Quản lý trước kia thì chúng tôi trong một cái công ty nó cũng giống như một cái nhà, và quản lý nó theo một cái xu hướng là theo thói quen. Thì hiện nay Dừa Bình Minh đã cập nhật những cái phương pháp quản lý mới. Chúng tôi áp dụng phương pháp hệ thống quản lý ISO 2001 và hiện nay thì chúng tôi đang xây dựng hệ thống quản lý môi trường ISO 14001. Thì đó là những cái điều mà nó đã thay đổi gốc rễ của một công ty, khiến cho một công ty gần như là lột xác để trở thành một cái công ty lớn mạnh của Việt Nam. Và chúng tôi cũng sẽ không ngừng là chỉ lớn mạnh ở Việt Nam, mà chúng tôi sẽ từng bước phát triển ra các cái nước chung quanh khu vực.